Hey y'all, episode 8. And we have a special guest here today. And her name is Kniah. And she's a music lover. First artist is none other than Jagged Edge. Woo. Our lives together we could be. We'll take this vow and love one another.
We never know. To the top of the clouds we're floating away.
Woo!
Ooh, this feels so crazy. Ooh, this love is blazing. And baby, we're so high.
You better sing.
Walking on cloud nine.
You got me up so high.
So high.
Hey.
So high.
I'm the Queen Bee. Miss Beyonce. Hey, Miss Carter. Oh, I'm done believing you. You don't know what I'm feeling.
Okay.
I'm more than what you made of me.
All right.
I'm just giving the background on why she felt the way that she did with listen. You should have listened to me. You know what I mean? You're not paying attention to her as a woman. You're just interested in what benefits you can get from her.
What money you can get.
Welcome to this week's episode of I Felt That. Hey y'all, episode 8. And we have a special guest here today. And her name is Kniah. And she's a music lover. Can you imagine that? She's definitely a music lover. And I'll tell you how I know for a fact she's a music lover a little bit later on in the episode. So, Kniah, do you want to tell us anything specific about yourself?
Well, clearly I'm a music lover. Let's just throw that out there. I grew up in the church, always been singing, and I'm in show choir at my school where we sing and dance, and I love music.
Love music. You love to sing, right?
Indeed.
So, hey, I think you're at the right place at the right time. So, we're going to go ahead and get into episode 8 of I Felt That. We have a group artist, we have a female artist, we have a male artist, and we have a new artist. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Let's go. Y'all see I got my new little director chairs. We're moving on up here at I Felt That. And it's 2020 is looking really, really good. So just thanks for everybody that's been tuning in, that's subscribed, that's been liking the videos. I know it's been a little slow as far as me producing, our episodes, but you guys got to bear with me because I'm also in school right now. And I'm working, and I got some kids I'm trying to take care of. And, life is just life. So y'all bear with me. I'm not going to give up on y'all. I love what I'm doing, and y'all just stay tuned. So we're going to get into our first artist.
Let's go.
First artist is going to be our group artist. And today, it's a male group artist. Because I think the last episode, should I say, it was a female group artist. So today, it's a male group artist. Because we do not discriminate here. We love our good music from all around the board. So, first artist is none other than Jagged Edge. Woo. Jagged Edge is like the new, my age, Jodeci or H-Town. Like, they were that deal back in the day. It was a total of 4 of them. There were identical twins, Brian and Brandon.
Okay.
And they literally looked identical. Sometimes I couldn't tell them apart. I knew they both could sing. I do know that, though. They were both the lead singers, so them two. And then there was Richard, which also went by Wingo, and Kyle. And the 3 of them men singing, do you hear me? And they didn't really dance too much. They didn't do too much dancing. But, they could get their groove on and did everything that they needed to do. And they was cute.
Right. Okay.
And, I just loved when I knew it was some Jagged Edge coming on. Like, I don't know. I just loved them. They came out in 1995. And they were from Atlanta, Georgia. They were actually discovered by Jermaine Dupri.
Okay.
And Jermaine Dupri, we all know.
The rap game.
Yes, he put people on like he's been around forever. So that's one of the one group that he did discover was Jagged Edge. And
didn't know that.
yeah, he did.
Cool.
Yep. Little Bow Wow. you know,
Yeah.
JD, he's been around for a while. So shout out to JD. So the song that I'm going to be reflecting on today. Now we know that Jagged Edge they were on the billboards, like they were popping back then. Like they had hits. There were so many albums. Hard. I'm finna go ahead and name them because it was my hard baby making project. I'm sorry. Hard. J.E. Heartbreak. A Jagged Era. That's the one that the song that I'm reflecting on came off of. And A Jagged Little Thrill. Like those are just some of the songs that some of the albums that Jagged Edge had out. So the song that I'm reflecting on came off of A Jagged Era in 1998. And the song is called I Gotta Be. And this is personally one of my favorite songs. Like this is that song where it's a wedding song because I've been in 2 weddings where this song was played. One recently here, my niecey poo.
Yes,
hey,
we love
poo,
duets.
And you know once a song is a part of like a moment that's so sentimental that holds so much value and is such a memorable moment, like that makes you look at the song in a whole new perspective and a whole new light. Like I've always been a fan of it ever since it came out, but just to see people still grooving to it and using it as wedding songs, and it came out in 1998. Like, what does that say? It was a song. It was a classic. It's good music, and it's a love song. You can never go wrong with a good love song. Like I live for a good love song. Like it's something about a love song that that just makes you all tingly inside. All tingly inside. So yeah, I gotta be. I picture you and me starting our lives together. We could be. We'll take this vow and love one another. Make this thing a reality. Ooh.
Okay.
Woo!
Right.
When he said that, I mean, how can you not?
Right.
How can you not feel that? You know what I mean?
Yep.
All I'm saying is, I felt that.
Definitely.
I definitely felt that because he said, I picture you and me starting our lives together. We could be just you and me. Like, ain't that what we all kind of imagine when we imagine us being in love with someone? You know, that real love that's genuinely mutual from both sides. Like, that's what you picture, being together, me and you. Like, it's the perfect love story. It's beautiful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's another part of the song where he said, you make me whole, you make me right. I'll never want to think about you leaving my life. Woo, that reassurance right there. You make me whole, you make me right. That's like, not everybody can make you whole and make you right.
Definitely.
It takes that special one to, make you feel that way. Right. And for vice versa. You know what I mean? So that's how you know you got a real one. That's how you know you got that one that you're ready to walk down the aisle with, that you're ready to hear that song playing at the wedding. That's how you know it's real. You know what I mean? Yeah. So shout out to Jagged Edge for putting out such a loving, whenever it comes on, I'm turning it up. Don't turn it off. Do not interrupt this because it makes me feel like it's the first time I heard it whenever I hear it again. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's one of those type of songs that it's a lasting effect. It's going to have a lasting effect on you. And, there's so many parts of the song. You know the song. And that chorus part, he said, I got to be the one you need. I got to be the one to fill with sunshine. I got to be the one you love. Cause I will always love you so. Telling you that I got to be the one. I'm just telling you that gotta be. Okay, so we are down to our second artist.
Yes.
And here at I Felt That, when we have a guest, we let them bring their favorite song, one of their favorite songs, and they get to tell us their favorite part of the song or why they felt a certain part of the song. So I'm going to go ahead and let Kniah tell us who she's bringing for the week, a little bit about them, her favorite part of the song, and you going to sing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, she's going to sing. She's a singer, too. Okay? You heard her say she's in show choir. She's a singer. So, go ahead, Kniah, and let them know who you bringing this week.
I decided to bring John Legend.
Woo!
He's from Springfield, Ohio. He's a singer-songwriter and he makes R&B music, pop, soul, all that kind of stuff. He's mainly known for his song "All of Me." Everyone should know that because that's a fire song. Yes, and actually, in 2018, he became the first black male to receive an EGOT, which is a Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar. What's the T stand for? Tommy or something?
Never even heard of it.
Yeah. Overall, he's won 88 nominations and 33 awards.
I love John Legend.
Yes, we love
John.
John.
Is just so soothing. It's like when you hear it, it's just like right, like you know it's John Legend when you hear him singing one of his songs. Like,
definitely.
You don't have to guess or anything.
Right. And so I'll be reflecting on this song, "So High," from his album "Get Lifted." Came out in 2004. So wasn't even born yet. So that says a lot. So yeah, I'll be reflecting on "So High."
Okay. So sing us your favorite part, one of your favorite parts, because I know there's probably more than one.
Yeah.
Sing us one of your favorite parts of the song.
So personally, I like "We'll go to a place only lovers go, to a spot that we never know, to the top of the clouds we're floating away.
Ooh.
Ooh, this feels so crazy. Ooh, this love is blazing. And baby, we're so high.
You better sing.
Walking on cloud nine.
You got me up so high.
So high.
Hey. So high. I didn't mean to steal your shot, but I couldn't help but sing. Because you did that, and I can tell that you felt that.
Yes, I definitely felt that.
Okay.
I love how he has so much control over his voice.
He does have a lot of control over his voice.
Definitely.
And
So
I like it when
felt
he,
that.
because you know I'm not into all that, the technical terms.
Riffs
What
and
do you
runs.
call it? Okay,
Riffs
so
and runs, yep.
what is your favorite thing that he does? The riffs and runs?
I love his runs, definitely.
Now
He goes
his
from the
runs,
top
you get
to the
lost
bottom.
to the bottom so quick, and it'll have you like, how did he do that? Like, where did
Clueless.
he?
Definitely.
Wow. Yes, you did that. So thank you so much for bringing Mr. John Legend on. He got the right name because he's definitely a legend.
He's a legend,
And
for sure.
he will always be known for his great music and his kind, soft spirit. You know what I mean? He comes off as just such a
humble person.
A humble,
Very
good
humble.
vibe. You know, that's just the type of energy that he seems like he gives off. So, shout out to John. We need
love
more
you,
like
John.
you. Okay, y'all, we then came down to our third artist for this episode of I Felt That. And we're going to go to our female artist. And our female artist is none other than the Queen Bee. Miss Beyonce. Hey, Miss Carter. You know Beyonce. You know, Miss Beyonce is from Houston, Texas.
Okay.
She came out, or was discovered, should I say, in 1997. She was known coming up for being in many singing and dance competitions as a child. She was the lead singer of Beyonce. Destiny's Child back in the day.
Destiny's Child.
Which was one of the best pop or R&B groups of all times. Like they switched up a few times, but I was always a fan of Beyonce and them the whole way through.
Okay.
I do have to say my favorite group of them was the second group when they had LaToya Luckett and that one dark skinned girl with the maroon hair. You probably don't know who I'm talking about, but that was my favorite group. Her, the one girl, Kelly. Now the last group with Michelle, she just seemed like she just really didn't belong. You know what I mean? She has a beautiful voice, don't get me wrong, but she gave me more of like gospel vibes.
Okay.
instead of R&B vibes. Like she was more of a, you know what I mean? But she was also a great singer. But back to Beyonce. The song that I'm reflecting on, Beyonce has won Grammys,
To talk about it.
BET, like all kinds of like she's a GOAT. Put it that way. She's the GOAT. She's also an actress. All that. She writes her music. Like, and of course, like I said, that's Beyonce wife or Jay-Z wife. Beyonce.
Yes.
Beyonce now. I'm sorry, I just like saying Beyonce now. I'm sorry. Anyway, let me get into the song that I'm reflecting on this week. Because there's so many. And I'm like, man, which one do I want to do? Do I want to do an old one? Do I want to do a new one? I went ahead and went with Listen.
Well.
And this came off of the Dreamgirls soundtrack, which is one of our personal favorite movies. And there's a part of the song. The song came out in 2006. Okay. And there's a part of the song where she said, I am alone at a crossroad. I'm not at home in my own home. And I tried to say what's on my mind. You should have known. Oh, now I'm done believing you. You don't know what I'm feeling. Okay. I'm more than what you made of me. Right. I followed the voice you gave to me. Now. So now I gotta find my own. You should have listened.
Right. Sure.
Basement on y'all. That's Beyonce.
Ate that up.
I felt that. And then, do you hear all the shit? I'm sorry. Because this is a kid-friendly show. I'm so sorry. But I felt that so bad to where I had to express myself in a way that I shouldn't have. But all the stuff that she had said in that song. She said, I'm alone at a crossroad. I'm not at home. Do you know what type of feeling it is to be somewhere where you're not at your own home? Like to be somewhere, to feel like you're somewhere where you don't belong, or somewhere where you're out of place. You don't feel safe. You don't feel comfortable. Like, that's not a good feeling. She said, you should have known. Like, how did you not know how I was feeling? You should have listened. Like, I felt that. Like, you got to listen to me. You got to listen to, like, not just men have to listen to women. We got to listen to them, too. We have to listen to each other. 100%. You know, and if you ain't listening, you seen the movie Dreamgirls when Beyonce, what was her name? All I remember is Effie. No, that's Jennifer Hudson. Move right out of my
I don't know her.
Anyway, when she had left Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah.
And he didn't think that. I mean, not Eddie Murphy, Jamie Foxx, and you talking about some, yeah.
I'm thinking about Effie.
She had to left Jamie Foxx. Because really and truly, Jamie Foxx just wanted to use. He just seen a dollar sign with her. He knew that Jennifer Hudson was the better singer, but you know, Beyonce had the better look.
Yeah,
she had the whole right. She had everything that exactly petite, and you know what I mean. She had a good voice too at the same time.
Not as strong as Effie though.
Not better than Miss Effie. That took her music and everything.
Right.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
So that's why I said, and she knew. I mean, at some point she found out that he was just in it for the money. He wasn't in it for her. She packed up that stuff. He came home. Her mama, she had called her mama and told her mama, I'm ready to go. Mama done pulled up. You hear me?
Got gone.
And he was like, oh, what's she doing here? I came here to get my daughter. That's what I'm here for. She said, you can have all this stuff. I know you done took Effie's music. You talking about that? I'm just giving the background on why she felt the way that she did with listen. You should have listened to me. You know what I mean? You're not paying attention to her as a woman. You're just interested in what benefits you can get from her.
What money you can get.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You got to listen. It's we two women, we got to listen too. You know what I mean? If it walk like a duck and it quack like a duck, guess what? Probably a duck. So, shout out to Beyonce in her role. Again, actress. Like, come on now. One of my favorite movies. Favorite movie. So, yes. Listen, Beyonce, I felt that. Next. Y'all, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but guess what? This is always my favorite part of the show.
Yeah.
We're down to the last artist for this episode of I Felt That. And I don't know, but the time flies when you're talking about good music, good artists, you know, about them. I like talking about and finding out more about these artists because some of this stuff I didn't even know until I did my research on them and stuff. So I like to hear and find out about it. So the last artist is going to be our female artist, new artist, and her name is Miss Queen Naija.
Yes.
She's from Michigan.
Okay.
She's from a city in Michigan that I can't pronounce, so I wouldn't even finna get on here and embarrass myself. But she was discovered on American Idol in 2014. She was 17 years old.
You're only 17.
And that's how she became known for her wonderful voice and her music. She was also a vlogger, which is how she kind of worked her way up. And she's known for her two most memorable songs are Medicine and Karma. She's an R&B singer. And I just like her music. She just seemed like she's a regular or a very powerful voice. And as a person, she just seemed like she's down to earth, somebody that I wouldn't mind kicking it with, laughing with. And, you know, I just see a lot of me in her and me, whatever you want to call it. So the song that I'm reflecting on is called Pack Lite. And it's a single and it came out in 2020, summer 2020. And listen, it was a fave. Still is a fave.
Definitely.
And I know I played it over and over again. I play this music until I can recognize the lyrics, until I know the lyrics, basically. Until I can perfect the lyrics. And I'll listen to it until then. So this is one of those songs that I listened to until then. Because I kind of was feeling her at the time, what she was saying about Pack Light. Like, go listen to the song. And I'm going to tell y'all my favorite part of the song. She had a few, like the whole song, I felt that. But there was just a few parts of the song where I was just like, you didn't have to do us like that. You didn't have to break it down and sing your heart out on this track like that, but you did. So, there's a part of the song where she said, you don't get it, do ya? I'm telling you I had enough. I can only take so much and you don't get it, do ya? It's just like you don't get it. You don't get it. Like, that's not the most that she said, but when it broke it down like that, it's just like she was singing out like you just don't get it. I had enough. I'm tired. Pack light, even though you're gonna come back tomorrow. Pack for today and get out tonight. I see you tomorrow.
Right.
Like, I'm a little bit tired, not all the way tired to be done with you, but you need to listen, you're walking on eggshells, basically. Because one of these times I'm going to tell you not to pack light. To pack heavy.
No.
And go and don't come back. But for right now, pack light. And we'll figure this out tomorrow. Other than that, there's another part of the song. It's just, like I said, the whole song where she was like, bad vibes. My patience running low and you ain't got a lot of time. So pack light. And you fellas, listen. One thing that I need to tell y'all right now. When we tell you to go do you, don't you dare go do you. If you think about doing you, this relationship is over. We just saying that just to say that to make us feel better. Like, you know what? Go do you. But if you really decide to go do you, you can count that relationship over. Wow. And if we find out that you really went ahead and did you after we told you to do you, and you really took us serious, done.
Done for.
Done for.
Gots to go.
Gotta go. So all I'm saying is I felt that. I felt that with the stuff that she had said. She was like, you just want somebody that'll let you do what you want to do, but that'll never be me.
What?
It just, like, some things we ain't gonna accept. Other females might.
Yeah.
And if that's what you want, and you want somebody to accept that type of behavior, then that's where you need to be at. But, you know, certain females ain't finna go for everything. You just want somebody that'll let you do what you want. And that'll never be me. I felt that. So, 100%. Listen, you can't, no, it'll never be me. If that's the case, I'm gonna let you walk all over me. You can't do that. Even though it seemed like he's been doing that, but after a while you get tired.
He was a cheater.
Yeah, cheater, punk eater. Like, and you know what I mean? We stick around for a while because really and truly, we really do want it to work out. We really don't want to just give up.
Married.
Exactly. You know, even with some just real relationships, you put your time and invested your emotions and your feelings and everything in. You don't want to just give up on that. Right. So, you know, but after a while, by and by, as they say, gotta give it up. Guys, shout out to Queen on that. I just call her Queen. I don't say that part because I don't want to mess it up. Because people mess my name up all the time. But yeah, I felt that, Queen. So, guys, I hate to tell y'all, but this is the end of episode 8. Wow. I felt that. Oh my gosh, I'm so sad. I am really, really sad. And I really want to send a special shout out to my daughter, Kniah.
Yes.
If y'all didn't, like, she don't look like me. She look like her daddy. Like, she looks just like her daddy. But this is my baby girl, my oldest daughter. And this was so special for me to do with her because we're both music lovers, like, for real. Like, we share music together. We talk about music all the time. She knows the old music because of me. And she's just a real big music lover. Like, she loves this music. She has an ear for music. She has the voice for music. And like I said, she knows some stuff about music that I don't know. You know what I mean? So we just feed off of each other. And that's one of the biggest ways that we connect with one another is through music and our love for music. So I really appreciate her coming and blessing. I felt that with her wonderful voice. Wouldn't she sound beautiful? And I'm not just saying that because it's my daughter, but she really sounded good. Like, I was kind of like, what the hell? I didn't know you could do all that. I mean, I knew, but I didn't know you was going to come shut it down like that on the show. So, you know, yeah. So, I really do appreciate her coming through for me. So, everybody, listen, thank you guys for tuning in again. At least we did have a complete episode this week. I do apologize for last week. We had to cut that show short. But I made up for it today. Going forward, there will be no incomplete episodes. Going forward, I will try not to stay away from y'all for more than 2 weeks, okay? Yes. That is something that I'm going to really, really try hard to do because I really am committed. I really do appreciate everybody. Really getting some good feedback, so I appreciate you guys. Hey, feel free to comment. Always like, share, subscribe. I got more music coming. We got to keep this good music alive. And I love talking about it. I love singing about it. So as long as you guys going to be here to watch, I'm going to be here to bring it to y'all. So again, look out for next week or the week after next. I ain't going to make no promises. For episode 9. Hopefully, we will have another special guest that you guys haven't seen before. Otherwise, somebody will be on here. You hear me? Somebody will be on here. So, again, I'm going to put my son on here. No, I ain't got time for that. She got a twin brother, y'all. I'm not putting him on here. All y'all need to know is that you will not see him. Okay? So, again, I felt that.